Do you want to see just how ridiculous things can get? I was just checking out a couple of videos real quick, and I saw a video on this exact topic, and I couldn't believe it was real. And then here it is. Britain issues terrorism warning for travelers to Antarctic. Despite Islamic State founding its caliphate in the desert, the British Foreign Office has seen fit to issue a terrorism warning for travelers planning to sojourn to the vast sub-zero wastelands of Antarctica. I mean, are you kidding? How would they even get there? Seriously, one of the toughest places in the world due to the Antarctic Treaty. It just makes me believe that everything I was telling you about, everything that we've heard about, everything that we've thought about at Antarctica is indeed occurring. Now, I made this video a couple of weeks ago, and I believe that this still plays. This is why all of a sudden we have a terror alert. Nobody should travel to Antarctica. See if this makes sense to you. Hey, what's up, YouTube? It's Richie from Boston, and I made this video right here yesterday. This is about a TEDx talk with Jenny Adams explaining Project Ice Cube, a mountain-sized telescope that's under a mile of ice. And for whatever reason, there's absolutely no volume on this rather long video. And in this video, Jenny Adams, you see, I will not use any of TEDx's works because they will take your channel right down. They have no tolerance at all. She was explaining the mountain-sized telescope that they have that's under a mile of ice that's searching for protons. That's the long story short, okay? They have this enormous telescope. They have this website, Ice Cube South Pole Neutrino Observatory, and she's explaining all sorts of stuff like this. In the long story short that I came up with, well, first of all, this is one thing she's explaining. How they got this so-called telescope a mile under the Antarctic ice. She claims that they used a water drill, which uses hot water and melts the ice. And she said it takes 33 hours for it to remelt again. Now, I have a long plumbing history, a long plumbing background, and I do a lot of heat, radiant heat, hydronic, stuff like that, and I always have. None of this makes any sense. How could you possibly get water hot enough at the Antarctic to get it under this ice to put this telescope into position, as she claims? And then what I finally figured out after watching this and trying to decode what it is she was saying, it came to me that she's indeed, these people, this project, Ice Cube, is working together with CERN and their Awake project. What they're doing here at Antarctic is to see if the Awake project is actually working, because I, like many other channels, believe that the Nephilim are underneath the ice, and that's why the ice is there. Do you see what I'm saying? That they're trapped under there, and this is what the telescope allegedly looks like. Again, this is the footprint of the telescope. Notice that it's an octagon, much like CERN's. But at any rate, this video, I couldn't possibly redo this video even if I could, because it was too long, and again, they took away my audio for whatever reason. So apparently I'm striking a nerve. The one thing I did say in this is that it was very odd that last year dignitaries, elitist, Skull and Bones members, all sorts of people met at the Antarctic for one reason or another, and I said that because of the August 21st solar eclipse that's going to traverse west to east in the United States, the primordial egg, the Ogdode, that they were going to use this opportunity to try to open the pit. That's what the video was about. And now, with this new terror warning, I believe it plays. I believe it all ties together. They just had a huge earthquake the other day that was down 10 miles below the surface, a 6.8, and now this is out. This is totally ridiculous, but these are the times that we live in. If you want to watch the rest of that video, I'll leave links in the description as well as to this story. We are living in some wacky, wacky times. It's just ultra surreal. I can't describe it any other way. But at any rate,
Richie from Boston. Like, share, subscribe, or don't.